The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
Hey, Sam on.
Wide. Get wide. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Look at me. Door.
Check nickel. Hey, watch this.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Greystone travel.
Target. Whip. Watch the whip. Rush in. Switch.
Deep grip.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, exit.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Get it.
2nd and 3. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line.
X3, 218, chopper.
Bang. No. Off. Say. Watch twist. Hit it.
They'll try the right side with Harris. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 26.
Hard. Shoot.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
53.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Out. Check 24. Check 24.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go now. 30 base.
Check 53.
Hey.
Don't let him breathe.
Hey, echo. Go.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. Here we go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Watch the screen.
Back to throw. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And right away, he lost the football. He's at the 50. 36 yards on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Check the out, check the out. Switch it, come on, switch it.
Check 15.
Slam.
Watch yellow.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. An update now from Oakland. The Raiders are out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. No score after one on EA Sports. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on fourth down.
Check. Break down. SOS. Check nine. 43. Nice hit.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Charger drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check 24. Check safety.
Rock it.
Check 49. Slam. Check 3.
They'll run. It's Sanders. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
90 Wolf.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Shoot.
Bam.
He's checking crack. Check 50. Check.
Now.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Ty Long now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
The score, Chiefs 7, Chargers nothing. Harrison
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Charger
Ten
drive
more.
about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it,
Under
every
10,
facility
under
we
10,
visit,
10.
everyone
Number
talks
one.
about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Set,
The
ready.
last play got
60
just a
out,
yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
80 weapon.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill.
Ready, ready.
This is Harris. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
18 Gator.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, Wahoo. Go on, go on. Right up.
To throw on third down. Herbert going deep here for Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
56. Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Down. 10-2 stop.
Check. 53's mine. I got it.
Go.
Check. Lucky. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. I'm coming for you.
Hey, Haywood.
53.
Hit it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Break.
53 is the mic. It's a part of that.
On 1st down, Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Got it.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Come on. You better bring it. Check. 50.
Go.
Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hank.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert, and incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
I'm coming for you, son. Mike, check. 59. 6 man. Check girls. Check the go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. That's sort of a 2nd quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a 2nd one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the 2nd.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check.
Hey, 57, Colin.
Mike's 49.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 27-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Yellow. Check. 2, fellas, let's go. Finish the game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Watch the eye. Kill. Back. Watch twist.
Sunday. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Charger drive about to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the